My name is Chaim, and I really should be happy, I guess, because we've moved to a house with a nice new address. 613 Torah Avenue. I really think I'll want to stay if I could just find some kids with whom to play. Are there any boys and girls? Or just men and ladies? Or are most of the people here Bubbies and Zadis? There's a sign on this light pole. Maybe that will be a clue. It says,
"Welcome to Torah Avenue."
Hey, who said that? I don't see a soul.
Why, it's me, your friendly street lamp pole.
A talking light pole? Can it really be true?
Sure, anything can happen on Torah Avenue.
But what does a street lamp have to do with the Torah?
Excuse me. Can't you see? I give light just like a menorah. And a menorah is compared to the Torah. Because by keeping the Torah, why, we spread light where it's dark. All over. In school, at home, or in the park.
I think I understand, but...
Here, let me sing you a little song. It won't take long.
It's time to learn Torah with me. That's the way a Chacham should be. We all must learn Torah each day and let the Torah light our way. Every Saturday has a song and rhyme that you can learn in a short time. The Torah is our guide. By its mitzvahs we abide.
Now I'm starting to get it.
Of course. The Torah shows you where you should be headed. And that's also my role, a bright lighted street lamp pole. Imagine, when Hashem made the world, light was one of the first things he did create.
Oh, tell me about it. It really sounds great.
Beyond Rishon there was light. Hashem created day and night. Beyond Sheni from the Torah we know the Shamayim shows. Beyond Shlishi the earth and seas, flowers, grass, and all fruit trees. Beyond Revi'im, moon, stars, and sun to bring light for everyone. And on Yom HaShlishi, birds that fly and fish of the sea. Yom Shishi, Hashem did create animals, Adam and his mate. Yom Shvi'i, Hashem's day of rest. Shabbos Kodesh, we love best. Hashem made the world, and to show it's true, the mitzvos of Shabbos we do.
Gosh, thanks, Mr. Pole. That was really neat. But now I think I'll go a little further down the street. I think I'll take a hop, skip, and jump right over to the strange-looking water pump. What's that sound?
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
A pump crying on Torah Avenue? Hello, Mr. Pump. How do you do? Is there any way that I can help you?
You try to. I guarantee. If it happened to you, what happens to me? Every time there's a fire anywhere within reach, a big red fire truck pulls up with a terrible screech. And four big firemen in funny clothes run over to me and twist off my nose. And in place of my nose, they install a hose. Then they spritz my water for at least an hour. And I have to give the whole block a free shower. Why, it's enough to boil my blood. Sometimes I feel like letting out all my water and causing a flood.
Oh, come now, Mr. Pump. Don't be such a grump. Twisting your nose? How much can it hurt when you save all those lives with the water you squirt? A mazel doesn't come from helping people in need, only from badness and meanness and greed. Like in the days of Noah, when they had a tremendous rain, and all those wicked people were washed down the drain.
The people watched Noah while he hammered away. He worked on the table night and day. Hashem told him to do it so people would ask, "What are you building? It's a hard task." Noah explained that the tshuva you must do. There are many evil things around us, it's true. Hashem wants to destroy the world in which we live. Only through teshuva will Hashem forgive. The people didn't listen, they didn't understand. Then down came the rain throughout the land. 40 days and nights the marble came down, but Noah and his family did not drown.
I guess after hearing your song, that you were right and I was wrong. Why, let them spritz my water around for a mile. But this time, I'll do it with a smile.
Good for you, Mr. Pump. Hooray! And now I'll be on my way to see something new further down Torah Avenue. I think I'll go see a strange-looking old car. It looks like it's traveled from very far. The inside is covered with lots of dust, and the outside is covered with rust.
Is that the way you talk to an automobile? So I'm covered with rust. Big deal.
You mean you talk too?
Of course I do. Anything can happen on Torah Avenue. Do you expect me to be pretty after I travel from city to city?
I'm sorry, Mr. Mobile. I didn't know that's how you feel. I suppose it really can get you run down when you drive all day from town to town.
Well, well, my little lad. Traveling is not all that bad. I can think of a famous case of people that traveled from place to place.
Do you mean Abraham and Sarah, his wife?
Certainly, they were traveling most of their life. They went to a land that was strange to them to prove their faith in Hashem.
Lech lecha, from this land you go. Eretz Canaan is the land I will show. I will make you great. Many children in the future is your fate. Lech lecha, a nation you will be. Israel will be yours, you will see. Your children will prosper in this land. They will be as many as the stars and sand. Hashem changed Avram's name. The father of Bnei Israel he became.
Thanks for the story, Mr. Mobile. Thanks a lot. I see why you're proud to go from spot to spot. But did you know that Avram recognized Hashem at the age of 3?
No, I didn't. That's news to me. How did it come to be?
Well, it all began quite simply when he noticed the stars, the sand, the sun, and the sea.
When Abram was a small boy of 3, he looked at the stars and the sea. He thought the Creator was in the sky, the sun or the moon so high. But after each one in its time it said, he knew there was someone greater yet. Then he understood and was filled with love. He knew Hashem echad was above. Then he understood and was filled with love. He knew Hashem echad was above.
Well now, let me ask you a thing or two about Avraham, which I doubt that you knew. I'll ask you a question, bright child that you are. Why was Avraham's tent just like a car?
Like a car? A tent isn't something you ride.
That's true, but his tent had a door on each side. He would open those doors from morning until night and invite all the people inside for a bite.
From north to south, from east to west, Abraham's tent was open to guests. 3 malachim were sent, each to do something different. A son you will have, Sarah was told. She laughed and said, I'm too old. The next malach came to destroy Sodom. The third came to heal Abraham. Abraham ran to the malachim to be machnis orchim. Abraham ran to the malachim to be machnis orchim. Yitzchak was born 1 year later. Abraham proved his faith was greater. Hashem tested Abraham. He was willing to give up his son. Abraham ran to the malachim to be machnis orchim. Abraham ran to the malachim to be machnis orchim.
That's a beautiful story. I'll remember it. I really will. And you, Mr. Mobile, you're the greatest, from your tail to your grill. May your bright colors shine wherever you're seen. May you always be full of the best gasoline. But now, let me bid you good day. And with that, I'll be on my way. I'm sure there's more to do on Torah Avenue. Hey, look at this traffic signal with a long, stiff neck. Does he talk too? I'll give it a check. Pardon me, sir. I was just taking a walk.
Don't walk, don't walk, don't walk.
It's a free country. Why shouldn't I walk?
Walk, 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 walk.
So now you want me to walk?
Don't walk, don't walk, don't walk.
Oh, will you make up your mind before you talk? Do you or don't you want me to walk?
Walk, walk, walk.
I can't figure out one thing that you've said. It sounds like you have a hole in your head.
Red, red, red.
What are you saying? What do you mean?
Green, green, green.
Is that all you could do? Just stand there and squawk?
Don't walk, don't walk, don't walk.
Say, while your signal was blinking, it started me thinking. Do you know who was the one that was sent to find a wife for Abraham's son?
Eliezer, Eliezer, Eliezer.
You're right, Mr. Traffic Light. Abram's servant, Eliezer, took a walk to find a wife for...
Yitzchak, Yitzchak, Yitzchak.
That's really swell. Then he was able to tell that he met the right girl when he got to the well.
Now it was time for Yitzchak to marry. Hashem's bracha his children would carry. Eliezer was sent a wife to find. She must be good and kind. He took camels and jewelry the best. On his way he sat down to
disaster signal, for now I've had enough. I see that you really know your stuff. But it's time to find someone new with whom to talk, so I'll just continue on my
Walk, 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 walk.
Oh, look at these two roses. What a pretty find. I'll just take a little sniff. I don't think they'll mind. I'll bend over here into this garden.
Hey, young man, I beg your pardon.
I can't believe it. I really can't. A real-life talking rosebush plant.
My name is Rose, and my name is Rosie. Please, young man, don't be so nosy.
Oh, please forgive me. I'm sorry for butting in.
You see, people are always bothering me or my twin.
Are you really twins? Wowee! What fun that must be, to be together all day and always have someone with whom to play. It's like a game, to have someone else who looks the same.
Not all twins look like one another. For instance, Yaakov and Esav, his brother. You could tell them easily apart because they were different from the start. You see, sometimes twins are not alike at all. One can be short, and one can be tall. One can be fat, and one can be thin. One might have big ears, and one a big chin. Yaakov was friendly. He learned day and night. But all Esav liked to do was fight.
Rivka Imenu had twin sons. Esav was red. He was a hunter. Yaakov learned Torah instead. Yaakov was cooking beans. Esav was hunting. I am hungry, give me soup. Esav came in grunting. Please sell me your bechorah. I'll give you soup so red. Yaakov told this to Esav. Take it, Esav said. Rivka put fur on Yaakov as a disguise. Yitzchak touched his son because he had big eyes. It sounds like Yaakov, but feels like Esav's hands. Yaakov received the bracha of the stars and sand. When Esav came home, his anger burned. Yaakov had no choice. To Laban's house he turned.
Well, roses are red and violets are blue. That's one of the best stories I've heard on Torah Avenue. Now, my friendly roses, please don't grieve, but I really must leave. I'd love to stay and talk for hours, but goodbye to you and all of you flowers.
Goodbye.
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 Say, look at that ladder, leaning on the wall. It's really gigantic, at least 20 feet tall.
Hello there, pint size. How do you do? It's not 20 feet. It's at least 22.
Hello to you, too. What are you doing on Torah Avenue?
I'm just standing here and watching the view. Why don't you climb up and take a look, too?
Oy vey, what a schlep. To climb and climb, step after step. Besides, heights don't make me feel too fine. They give me goosebumps on my spine.
Oh, come now, my boy. Have no fear.